Hello everyone. So science chapter number 7, getting to know plants, is going on. After studying about stem and leaf, now we will study about flower. Okay, so let's see. So student, flower is mainly the reproductive part of plant. Flower is mainly the reproductive part of plant. Different parts of flower: petals, sepals, pistil, stamen. So pistil is the female reproductive part and the stamen is the male reproductive part. So student, what is meant by flower? Flower is mainly the reproductive part of plant. And what are the different parts of flower? Petals, sepals, pistil and stamen. These are the different parts of flower. So now we will study each part of flower in detail. So first part of flower is petal. So the colored part of flower is called petals. So student, look, see in the slide, they are having the colored flower, red color flower, orange color flower and pink color flower. So in this flower they are having a red color, they are having a color part of flower. It is called petals of the flower. Alright students. So the next part of flower is a sepals. So small leaf like structure of a flower is called sepals. The outermost green color part that enclose the bud. So student, look at in the slide, they're having some flowers. Okay, so in the flower they're having some petals, colored part, that is the petals, and below the petals they're having some leaf like green color structure, leaf like or green color leaf like structure. So that is called sepals. That is called sepals. Okay, so small leaf like structure of a flower is called sepals. So the upper part of flower is called petals, and the lower part of the flower, that or green color part of the flower, is called sepals. So student, now you understood difference between petals and sepals, right students? So okay, let's move forward. So we will now study about pistil and stamen. So look at in the diagram, they're having a pistil, 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 and stamen, stamen. So I told you pistil is the female reproductive part and the stamen is male reproductive part of flower. Pistil is female reproductive part of flower and the stamen is male reproductive part of flower. So student, see in the slide that the uppermost part of the flower, that is pistil, 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 and below the pistil they are having stamen, stamen, stamen. So let's study about the stamen part. So male part of flower is called stamen, or the male reproductive, or the stamen is the male reproductive part of flower. The pollen producing part of flower also called stamen, or stamen is also called the pollen producing part of flower. So look at in the slide, they are having figure number 7.23, parts of stamen. So stamen consists of anther and filament. So stamen के कौन से पार्ट है? Anther and filament. Alright student, so let's talk about pistil. Okay, so pistil, female part of flower or a female reproductive part of flower, is called pistil. So look at in figure number 7.24. So this is a figure of stamen. This is a figure of pistil, and pistil consists of stigma, style and ovary. Pistil consists of stigma, style and ovary. So what is meant by pistil? Female part of flower is called pistil. Okay, so student, let's move forward. So this is the structure of a ovary. So ovary is a lowermost part of pistil. तो ovary कहाँ पे होती है? pistil के नीचे क्या होती है? ovary. If you cut the ovary, you will see small bead like structure inside the ovary. तो जब आप ओवरी को ऐसे ब्लेड से कट करोगे तो आपको ओवरी के अंदर ऐसे बीड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर मिलेगा. So that is called ovules. OVULES, ovules. That is called ovules. Okay, ovules are small bead like structures inside ovary. तो ovules कहाँ पे होते हैं? Inside ovary. एंड ओवरी कहाँ पे होती है? पिस्टिल के नीचे, और पिस्टिल का जो नीचे वाला भाग होता और पार्ट होता है उसको क्या बोलते हैं? ओवरी. सो दिस इज द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ ओवरी. So student, now we know that pistil is the female reproductive organ or a part of flower, and the pistil consists of stigma, style, and ovary, and the stamen is the male reproductive organ or a part of flower, and stamen consists of anther and filament. This is the difference between pistil and stamen. All right students, so now we will understood the parts of flower. So look at in the slide, see on the left hand they are having a pistil. So pistil consists of stigma, style, and ovary, and on the right hand they are having a stamen. STAME is stamen. Stamen consists of anther, filament, and the petal. See that green color part, that is the sepal, and the yellow color part of the flower, it is the petal. Yellow color part of the flower is the petal, and green color part is called sepal. In the middle they are having ovule, 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 and then downside that green color part is called stalk, STALK, stalk. Okay, so on the left hand they are having a pistil, and and on the right hand of the flower they are having stamen part of the flower. Okay, so stigma, style, and ovary together called pistil, and anther, filament, and the pistil together called, anther and filament together called stamen, and the lower and the yellow color part of the flower is called petal, and the green color part of the flower is called sepal. Okay, so student, this is all about the different parts of flower. Now we will study about roots. Okay, so student, in the plant they are having two types of root. First is the taproot and second is the fibrous root. So first we will study about taproot. So in taproot there is a one prominent and long main root and a bunch of smaller lateral roots that grow from the main root. So let's see the slide of taproot. Okay, so in the taproot, see figure number 7.17. That is the figure of taproot. Okay, so in taproot they are having a main root, and others and the main root is attached to the some small roots. So this is the figure of taproot. A figure is of taproot. See in this next diagram they are also having a taproot. They are having a main root. वहाँ पे एक मेन रूट है और बाकी के जो है वो प्रोमिनेंट रूट है. ए फिगर में देखो मेन रूट है और मेन रूट को जॉइंट प्रोमिनेंट रूट है. ओके, एंड जो वो प्लांट है वो मेन रूट से ही ग्रो होता है. सो सेकेंड इज द फाइबरस रूट. इन दिस fibrous root, all the roots emerge directly from the base of the plant. They do not have a main root. So see in the fibrous root, see the figure number B. In the fibrous root they do not have a main root, और वो नीचे से ही ग्राउंड से ही वो ग्रो होते हैं. फाइबरस रूट्स कैसे होते हैं? ग्राउंड से ही ग्रो होते हैं. सो स्टूडेंट, दिस इज अबाउट डिफरेंस बिटवीन taproot and the fibrous root. See, so how to identify taproot and taproot systems and the fibrous root system? Just by looking at the leaves of plant you can tell about the kind of roots it has. तो आपको प्लांट कौन से रूट सिस्टम का हो कैसे पहचानना है? So first you have to see the leaves of the plant. If the leaves have a reticulate venation, then the roots are taproot system. If the leaves of the plant having parallel venation, then roots of the plant are having fibrous root system. So like this way, like also So when you observe the leaves of the plant, then you will understood the root system of the plant. So just by looking at the leaves of plant, you can tell about the kind of root it has. मतलब जब आप लोग लीव्स देखेंगे और लीव्स का वेनेशन देखेंगे तो आपको प्लांट की रूट सिस्टम भी समझ में आएगी. जो जब प्लांट के लीव्स रेटिकुलेट वेनेशन होता है, प्लांट के लीव्स में रेटिकुलेट वेनेशन होगा तो उनके रूट्स कैसे होंगे, टैप रूट सिस्टम. और जब प्लांट के लीव्स पैरेलल वेनेशन में होंगे तो उनका रूट सिस्टम कैसे होगा, फाइबरस रूट सिस्टम. ऑल राइट स्टूडेंट, so here having one activity for you. So see in the diagram figure number 7.14 they're having a figure and the B figure. So A figure में आपको क्या करना है, एक प्लांट लगाना है. ओके, और वो उसके रूट होने चाहिए और उसको रूट के साथ लगाना है. और बी फिगर में क्या है, प्लांट के रूट नहीं है, उसको वैसे ही लगाना है. और 7 days तक आपको उसको पानी देना है. यू हैव टू पोर द वाटर अप टू 7 days. आपको 7 days तक पानी देना है. तो देन व्हाट विल यू ऑब्जर्व आफ्टर 7 days? सी प्लांट इन पॉट ए स्टैंड इरेक्ट, क्योंकि उसका रूट है तो वो स्टैंड इरेक्ट ही होगा. डिफ़िकल्ट टू पुल इट आउट एज रूट्स प्रोवाइड सपोर्ट. और जब आप 7 days तक पानी दोगे तो उसके रूट्स बढ़ जाएंगे और वो जो रूट्स है वो प्लांट को सपोर्ट देंगे. और इट इज़ वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट टू पुल आउट, तो उसको हम बाहर भी नहीं निकाल सकते. नॉर्मल ग्रोथ एंड डेवलपमेंट एज रूट्स हेल्प इन द absorption of water and minerals from soil. And when you pour the water, then what will happen? The plant can grow and that roots help them to to absorb the water and minerals from the soil. मतलब पानी देने से क्या हो, उनके तो रूट है और उनको पानी देने से क्या होगा, उनकी जो रूट्स है वो पानी वो कैरी करेंगे कहाँ पे, प्लांट के अदर पार्ट्स को. ओके, नाउ लेट्स सी अबाउट पॉट बी. तो पॉट बी में क्या है, हमने रूट उसके निकाले हैं प्लांट के और उसको प्लांट को वैसे ही लगाया है और उसको भी हमने 7 days तक पानी दिया. वी हैव टू पोर वाटर अप टू 7 days. बट व्हाट वी विल ऑब्जर्व आफ्टर 7 days? तो हमने 7 days के बाद क्या ऑब्जर्व किया, विल नॉट स्टैंड इरेक्ट. उनके तो रूट नहीं है, पानी भी दिया है लेकिन रूट नहीं है तो वो स्टैंड नहीं हो सकते हैं. विल फॉल, और वो प्लांट है वो क्या होगा, फॉल होगा. इजियर टू पुल इट आउट, और हम उसको जो मिट्टी है उससे भी इजीली बाहर निकाल सकते हैं. प्लांट विल डाई एज देयर आर नो रूट्स. बट सी वहाँ पे रूट नहीं है लेकिन हम वी आर पोरिंग द वाटर. बट इफ रूट इज नॉट देयर देन प्लांट विल die. So plant is also very important to carry the water and minerals from the soil to other parts of plant. Alright students, so student, today we have completed our science chapter number 7, that is getting to know plant. So read the chapter again and complete your homework. Thank you students.